as we were saying earlier, Peach is supposed to have a great matchup against Wario. However, Krystedez also plays very, very different from most Warios. I mean, he invents a lot of the stuff. He's a big innovator for the bike.
I think the X factor coming into this, two things. One, can Nicole avoid the fart? That's just the way it's going to be.
Yeah, Krystedez is spot on it. As soon as it hits a minute, he will tire to fart every time.
Right.
He's great at it.
That's going to be a big thing. If she can avoid that, she's going to overcome one hurdle. Two, can Nicole lock down Wario's air movement? That's the biggest thing. Because Wario with that horizontal air mobility, so hard to combo, so hard to hit. And Dare is supposed to really play to Peach's favor in this matchup. But,
yes, definitely.
But with the way Krystedez sets up with his own aerials, he can dictate the tempo. He doesn't have to be the one dealing the damage, really, because he knows he can get a KO at 100%. Nicole has to get Wario to 160, 170%, before that KO really becomes viable.
Well, if Peach does get a down air in, she can go down air, falling up air to up tilt, and that deals about 50 damage. That's the old Idris combo, and it'll work on heavier characters. It works on even lighter characters as well. Krystedez showing great smash DI though, getting out of that down air.
And we're getting started. As usual, Krystedez is playing with his bike. He loves that thing.
He wants that bike out because he knows he needs the projectiles. He doesn't want to weave inside of Peach's range.
Nicole is doing an excellent job so far.
Definitely.
I have to wonder though, Krystedez, it's almost like he's not focusing on her, he's just playing with the bike. He's ridden that same bike back and forth across the stage 3 times.
Oh, he would like it to break, but if it doesn't, I mean, he's good with just running people over. That does, what, 16 damage at full speed? Something crazy.
Yep. No, and it can be a KO move once you're above 140.
He also likes to use the bike and throw it off as an edge guard. Also, somewhat annoying, the screen follows the bike when he throws it.
Right.
Wario was not quite in KO range, so she chose to forward smash in that situation for the grab release. This is one of the rare situations where Peach's up smash really comes into play.
Right. You know, one thing that I don't see enough people do, if Wario leaves that bike on the stage, just jab it, you refresh your own attacks.
It's also really risky though. If you pick it up with A on accident,
right,
Warriors are always right there to punish you for it.
Players of this caliber shouldn't be making those accidents.
I think everyone makes a mistake, so. Alright,
so right now it's a virtual tie, except
if she gets that grab,
that she's going to die in the next 20%.
No, Wario will actually die right now if she gets a grab, and that platform's not there. As Krystedez is staying off the ground. He's trying to figure out a way to deal chip damage without taking the grab.
Wow.
There's the first stop.
And Nicole takes the first stop.
I believe that was a fresh forward smash too.
Right.
Which is quite notable because usually Peaches love to deal damage with that. It's such a good spacing and zoning tool.
She's got to maximize damage at the end of the stock. If she gets 20, 30, 40% on Wario, it'll be huge.
See, at this point, Krystedez can afford to be a little bit more tricky because a grab doesn't do as much. There's a little bit of talk between the two players. They seem to be enjoying themselves. Krystedez is a good guy.
Sakurai just causes Krystedez to eat a forward there.
I'm going to try to talk to Sakurai on Twitter. He's been responding to people, so I'm going to ask him what his plans are for the upcoming game, if he's going to...
Right, I'm really curious if he institutes air tripping or cramping, where if you use him move too much, you just start cramping up. I'm pretty sure that's
I'm going to try to get some information out of him, because he is responding to some people. Someone posted about the Super Smash Bros. Universe thing, and he was just like, what is that? So,
right, yeah,
he's actually responding to people, which is important.
His game's been revealed.
No, but that's what he's saying. He's not done. He actually posted as well that he's not done working at Kid Icarus yet. He hasn't even begun thinking about Smash Brothers. So, I'd like to see if I can get a comment or two in. I'll get back to you guys on that.
Well, We'll see what Sakurai ultimately does. Nintendo knows the franchise is going to sell 10 million units.
Right.
So they're not going to.
Here we go. As long as it doesn't trip right here.
Well done. Well done. Nicole takes stock number 2 of Krystedez.
Now I believe Krystedez does have that part, but which is very uncharacteristic of Krystedez. Usually he's really, really good with those parts.
You know, Nicole's had some pretty good items played, actually, with Wario's tires. It goes to say without saying that Peach is one of those characters that uses items a lot. I mean, those
You could say that.
are items.
Well, it's kind of like how Diddy is also good with items. Any character that uses items really knows what to do with them.
Right, so she's not scared of the tire. You pick up the tire and pretend you're going to throw it at her, she does not care.
Right.
She knows how to grab it.
Krystedez wanting that up air.
And wow, this is just looking so bad for Krystedez. He finally takes that second stop.
Krystedez can bring it back. Remember, that part is a very, very potent move.
Right, that's what we talked about. That's the X factor in this. But so far, she's avoided it.
Krystedez is also about 16% away from losing to a grab. No float, no float, no float. No, didn't capitalize.
You know, it's interesting. We saw Krystedez use the bite a lot earlier in the earlier bracket rounds.
Obvious mistake.
So far, this is the first we've seen him bite in this match.
He's probably trying to find how to read her, trying to see when she shields. Because some people he's played more, so he knows when the bite will work. And she's not really shield camping because she's in the air. She's wanting to zone him.
So wait, now I believe we're at grab to up smash range.
Oh, definitely.
Meanwhile, Krystedez almost has her at KO range from either the Wario left or
which
from
is
forward air,
about
forward
done. This is, yeah.
Wow, that was...
Yeah, that's it. Wait, if he doesn't mash until the platform comes back, maybe... Nope. GG.
Yep. And Nicole takes game 1. I have to say, people were not expecting this. Everyone's top 4 coming into this tournament. She was not around there. She's 1 game away from top 4 at a major Midwest tournament. It will be the best placing of any girl at a large tournament ever, I think.
As we were saying, besides Snap Pop, I can't think of any other female that's actually proved themselves to
right, and you know
do very, very well.
She's not beating easy players either. All right, Krystedez has proved himself repeatedly. In
I don't know if Kiwi and Milk Tea have gone anywhere in Melee. I don't know.
Not this one.
I don't know. Infern's not usually really good against Olimar. He's lost to Coco. Yeah.
Alright. Is Krystedez going to go to Frigate like we've seen him do earlier today? I'm not sure.
Unless Nicole banned Brinstar, I would assume Brinstar.
Brinstar's got to be banned.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Alright, this is a completely different matchup.
This could change the face of how the set's going. Those arrows shut Peach down. She hasn't even gotten close to him, and he dealt 13 damage. But, unlike Wario, he's sacrificing that added mobility, added range, for lack of KO power in earlier deaths.
Right.
Wow.
Nicole's pulled multiple of those today, by the way.
Right. Well, you know, yesterday we saw her get one in doubles and kill her and her teammate by accident.
Oh, okay.
So it's gone both ways for her. What's surprising is that Krystedez, well, let that hit him, because
I'm surprised
she held that.
Yeah.
She held that for like 2 seconds before she threw it. And
I mean, sometimes when you're in the middle, you're kind of concentrating, especially when you're pit. I think he was trying to swoop his arrow back in. So he maybe wasn't paying attention until it was too late to react.
Right. You know, if Krystedez loses this match, that bomb right there is going to be a big reason why.
At the same time, he should have been paying attention. And Pit sort of has the same problems that Peach does. He can rack up damage, but he just can't deliver the final blow. He's going to be looking for that back air, dash attack at about 150, 160. Forward smash can kill.
I mean, look, he's already 89% on this thing. Nicole is fresh. All her moves too are fresh. So, this is Krystedez. I think he was factoring in and thinking the arrows would do more than they are.
Oh, she pulled another one. That's like a 1 in 500 chance.
You know, it's really rare in Brawl to get these. It's
Right.
In Melee, you saw it a lot more. I don't know what they did, but
I think they're about the
decided
same.
It's so much rarer. When's the last time you saw a beam sword?
Like Nicole's last match against Infern.
Well, I've not seen many at all, and usually you're used to seeing an item once a match. Oh my goodness! But it's Pit.
You remember the FC3 crew battle when what was it? Crazy Jones pulled like Stitch Face, bomb Stitch Face against Ken.
Yep.
That's what we're seeing right now. Kind of the same thing. Now the only thing that's really going for Chris is the inexperience maybe of Peach. I mean, she maybe not know this matchup. Of course, Krystedez probably doesn't know this matchup as well either.
Right, you know what? No, you gotta hand it to Nicole, because she has gone ahead and proved that she deserves to be here.
Yeah, she's stepping up.
And she's doing it with Peach. I can think of a lot of players who tried to use Peach and abandoned her.
Yeah, where are the Meta Knight?
And determined that Peach was unplayable. You're never going to get anywhere with her.
Well, with Meta Knight here, it's like that, man. I mean, Meta Knight is too much for Peach. Peaches say like Snake's a bad matchup, but he's manageable. Like Meta Knight, it's not even mind games. It's just forward tilts, up Bs, and tornado. That's all he really needs.
I guess coming up, we gotta wonder, can Krystedez even this out? He
hasn't been doing a lot of wing dancing.
He's both last stock right now, and you know Krystedez had the disadvantage of getting killed at 50% by a bomb.
Right, and it's still 70-13.
So ever since then, it's been an even match.
There's only a 49% difference right now.
But death turnip just barely missed.
And he used that glide. That's important to know in his recovery.
This is the frustrating thing about Pit, is when he edge camps and arrows you. What do you do? The question really, though, in my opinion...
But it's legit.
No, there's no problem with it. Really, you have to learn that you can just run away and shield those arrows.
Right, if you're in a lead, you're in a lead.
There's no reason. She's getting frustrated by that tactic.
Oh.
Like,
really
she's approaching him on the edge when she's the one in a position of advantage.
I wonder if he can get that key back air. Now I've seen Masashi in Japan hit a lot with back airs, but
3 or 4 more arrow hits, 2 or 3 now.
Okay.
And you know, Krystedez is going to be in the lead.
He seems to have a lot of control with Pit, surprisingly.
She has eaten at least 40 damage of her last 80 because of those arrows. Because she's approaching.
And she just stale at her forward smash, so, I mean her forward air rather. So right now she's going to be looking for maybe neutral air, back air at a little bit of higher percent, and up smash, which you're always looking for.
Really what she should do is run away.
Oh!
And make Krystedez actually approach. And just shield those arrows.
All he needs is a back air.
She is approaching. She doesn't need to. She's got a percent lead. 2 minutes left on
She's probably not used to dealing with the arrows.
And that's it. Oh my gosh, no it's not.
Told you, that'd be a little bit higher for that back air.
And Peach's weak KOing is showing right here.
One more hit though, and her forward smash will be ready to kill again.
Krystedez can kill with forward tilt, F smash, back air, even forward air are all KO moves now for Krystedez. And that turn up ends it. Wow.
You know, I'm surprised he didn't use his mirror shield. Against Falco, he was using mirror shield a lot.
That's true. You know what? And I'm a little surprised Nicole never tried to counter those arrows either. That's really actually effective when you're getting arrowed on the edge. You use your counter move, it shoots underneath the edge and has decent range.
Oh, yeah. SD card.
Krystedez though has to be a little upset because
Peach is a very difficult matchup.
Killed his first stock, and a death turn ended his third stock, and she got another bomb and I think two other Stitch Faces that match. That's just a lot in one single game.
He may be a little upset, but that's Super Smash Brothers Brawl for you. I mean, we got Trippin', we've got DDD throwing Gordos.
Right. Well, it's Melee, you know, it's the same thing.
Right. Pokemon Stadium transformations.
The thing, though, is
Smashville Balloon.
Nicole, right? I think part of the reason she got all those things, though, is because she could have so many turnip pulls. Because Krystedez stayed on the edge firing arrows, she could keep pulling turnips until she got what she needed.
Right. However, I mean, it was working for Krystedez. As you said, he took 40 unanswered damage.
But, you know, she could have had 20 turnip pulls or she could have 100. She got 100 because he fired 200 arrows.
But we were also saying he didn't use the mirror shield. If that would have been a death, as that last one was, and he would have mirror shielded, I mean, she wouldn't have expected it.
It's just tough because, you know, what are you going to do? You don't expect to get hit by a death turnip.
Yeah.
And Krystedez now has 5th place, and we